What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. By now, I'm pretty sure all of you guys saw State of the Game today for the Division 2, and there were a lot of things that they went over. They had Frederick Thylander over there to talk about changes as far as the roadmap for Division 2. And I mean, honestly, they really pretty much covered a lot of the PvP stuff that they didn't cover last week due to, you know, the changes in the PTS and stuff like that. So they kind of briefly went over those changes. Now, the one thing that stuck out to me in today's State of the Game, it was pretty much more towards the end when they were kind of wrapping up. Frederick was talking about possible movement changes. Now, they said that they've been working on, you know, animations and fixing certain animations for different stuff, snapping to cover, making running animations more snappier, you know what I mean, and more crispy, you know, throwing animations, going around cover to cover animations and all of that stuff. I feel like that was like the craziest thing that they spoke about, because everyone knows that movement in the Division 2 is just clunky and weird, and animations are slow, and it's just kind of like, you kind of feel like a magnet sometimes, like you get sucked into cover and stuff like that. Now, they're working on different animations, like when you jump off of stuff, you'll do like a combat roll now and stuff like that. It's cool to implement into the game, but this movement change could really have an impact on the player base. It could bring a lot of people back to the game, because that's why a lot of people stopped playing. The movement was clunky, and you can't enjoy a game, you can't enjoy PvP in a game where the movement isn't on point. Now, if they are making stuff more snappier, running animations and stuff like that, and cover animations and just everything as far as movement, that can bring a way more fun PvP experience, along with all the weapon changes, the buffs to certain ARs and SMGs, and just all across the board as far as weapons and damage and all that stuff and talents. Everything got a huge rework, but all of these changes will be cool for a week, and then people will realize, well, the movement's still the same. It's still not fun. They already changed hip fire to where if you start hip firing, you'll be forced to walk. So, example. You better not try to hip fire me, boy. You're gonna start walking, gonna get ADS'd. Nah, but I think that was the thing that stuck out to me as far as the changes, because I think that's gonna have the biggest impact on the gameplay. Of course, the movement is gonna have the biggest impact on the gameplay. Now, them adding the field of view slider a few months back kind of actually made us feel like we were moving faster, and I'm not sure if that's because everything's brought out and we can see more, and it's just, but to be honest, ever since I put the field of view slider up, it feels faster. It feels like I'm moving faster, but it's still a little clunky. The animations are still clunky. The grenade animation is so slow. So I think that was the highlight of State of the Game for me today. The fact that they're gonna be looking at changes for movement, that's huge. And anyone who says it's not is just stupid. You're stupid. I would go over all the changes that they mentioned as well, but there's a bunch of people who have already done that. So if I find a couple of people that I actually like, I'll link them in the description so you can go check out their videos on it. But I do have another video coming out about what I think is gonna be the new King brand set, but I need to confirm a couple of things before I make this video, because I don't just want to throw it out. I just want to bring this quick video to you guys to let you know that movement changes in the Division 2 can be huge for gameplay and for making the game fun again. Now, granted, it's not gonna be Division 1 movement. They're probably not gonna go back to the full Division 1 strafey, real, you know what I'm saying, real fast movement. It's probably going to be scaled down from that a little bit, but it'll be scaled up from what we have already, which is a good change. I think that'll start to increase, or will start to actually bring a skill gap back into the Division 2. All of the weapon balancing and the talent changes and all of that stuff, plus the movement changes that are possibly coming to the game, will bring a skill gap, will differentiate the bad players from the casual players, from the good players, from the really hardcore players, from the sweaty players. I think that's a good thing. We're gonna see more populated dark zones. We're gonna see more populated everything. They are actually moving in the right direction. Now, I was pissed off last week because of the PvP State of the Game. I wish they would have covered all of this stuff that they covered this week last week, but I understand the PTS was still going through phases and they didn't want to jump the gun on certain information. But I'm glad they went over all this information today. I actually enjoyed today's state of the game, even though, you know, they ramble a little bit before they get to the actual stuff. It's always cool to notice the effort that's coming from the devs on, you know, changes that are going to be made to the game. So it's cool to see that effort is being put in. It's cool to see that they, you know, it's not like they just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? They've catered to the PvE community enough. Now it's time to start making some changes for people. It's time to keep the PvP community engaged in the game. So them making changes to movement and doing all of these balances, come on now. That's gonna keep me in line. That'll keep me playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I damn near want to load up the game right now. I might have a stream for you guys tonight. Actually, you know what? We're probably gonna stream tonight. So Division 2 stream tonight. Look forward to that. Y'all stay up and rock with your boy for the late night stream, man. As you guys know, we are back with the streams on YouTube. It's not that I didn't like Mixer, it's just that you guys wouldn't go over there to support the boy. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not getting no support on another platform, let me come back to the platform that grew me to what I am today. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody who has been supporting and showing that love. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button and comment down below what you guys think about today's state of the game. You know, I'm answering all questions. I'm answering all questions and I'm replying to all comments today under this video. Trust me, I promise y'all, I will respond to everyone's comment today. So make sure you guys comment below your thoughts and your feelings on today's state of the game. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.